Hello there, Libra. Welcome to Dragon Tale Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your love and romance reading for Venus in Sagittarius 2020 to 2021. Our beautiful planet, Venus, the planet of love and romance, is leaving the mysterious, passionate, intense sign of Scorpio and traveling into the open, honest, and adventurous sign of Sagittarius that will be with us from December 15th, 2020 to January 8th, 2021. So Libra, I always say that these Venus readings are very important to you, whether you are single, coupled, in separation, whatever your relationship situation may be, because Venus is your ruling planet. Whatever it's doing, whatever sign it's in, has a special, special meaning for you, more than any other sign, except for Taurus, because they are also ruled by Venus. That means that Venus will be lighting up your third house of Gemini universally. So I think this is a time where you will be very communicative, really speaking your truth, really telling people how you feel, not being so much willing to sugarcoat things as maybe you usually would. You're very much going to be a straight shooter through this energy. I would say that Venus is also a planet that rules our social style. So it definitely is, creates that feeling of optimism, boundlessness, and really wanting to connect with people on a big level. It also increases our love of learning, our love of travel, our love of different cultures. Venus also, by proxy, a lot of people don't recognize this, but it does rule our spending habits, how we deal with our finances as well. So I would say that during Venus and Sagittarius, you want to watch your spending, because Sagittarius spends with abandon. They don't always think about it, they just do it because it feels good and they want to be generous. So if you're on a budget or you're trying to stay within a certain limit, Libra, just watch out for that as well. So let's go ahead and get into your cards, Libra. I will talk a little bit more about the astrological meanings of all this as we get into that. As always, remember that these are general readings, Libra. They're not going to resonate with every single one of you out there, so take what makes sense and leave the rest behind. These readings do mostly correspond with Libra, Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs. So if you find this does not resonate, check the placements in the rest of your personal natal chart to get more messages from these or any readings you watch on YouTube. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like any information on the card decks I use in my sessions, or would like to leave a donation to the channel, all those links and info are down below in the description box. Also, hit that subscribe button if you've thought about it. Join the Dragon family and give it that Dragon claw by clicking that like button. Let me know you enjoy these videos. All right, Libra, let's start. We're going to get some messages from you, messages from your love interest or potential love interest. So let's start out with a key word for what your theme, what's your primary focus through Venus and Sagittarius. Dear Spirit, dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, and ancestors, be with our Libras as we take a look at their love and relationship life for the time of Venus and Sagittarius. Please show us Libra clearly. Thank you so much. Oh, Libra, flexibility is important. I love this card. The artwork is absolutely beautiful. This is actually one of my favorite decks. It's called the Sacred Destiny Oracle, and all the artwork on it is just stunning. But this one in particular, I have to love it. I love the tiger that's here in the foreground. To me, the tiger is a symbol of freedom, truth, travel, liberation, adventure. And so you may be feeling a lot of those elements, and flexibility is really calling for you to be open to new experiences, open to learning new things. To me, this is taking you on a little bit of an adventure for sure with Venus and Sagittarius. So that is your key word, to be flexible. And I don't think it's in that way of like being indecisive. I know Libras, many times you get caught in that feeling of like ups and downs, ups and downs. This just means to go more with the flow. Don't get too stressed out about changes that are coming up. If something sudden comes into your life that you were not expecting, remember, it could be a blessing in disguise that's on the horizon. Also, being flexible with your love partner, your love interest. It's like, be flexible about what they want. Let them have their, self-expression as well as yours, so that everybody gets to be happy. So let's get into your tarot. Let's see what your energy is right now, Libra, coming into this time of Venus and Sag. What are you bringing to the table in love and romance? Ooh, you are coming in as the Knight of Cups, Libra. So I would say that you're definitely open to making the romantic gesture, open to having love offers made to you. Knight of Cups definitely goes and pursues love. It goes and pursues its heart's desires. Absolutely. It is a spiritual knight, the most spiritual knight, because it is aligned with that water energy, which is both the emotions and the spirit. So, you know, if you have somebody you're thinking of, or somebody that is in your life that is a very soul-connected feeling relationship, you're definitely open to saying, I want to go after them. I want to talk to them. I'm not gonna hold back. And, ooh, Libra. So very nice energy. To me, this also gives me a feeling with Nine of Pentacles that you are very solid, stable, maybe very focused on your work right now, really thinking about what you can do to create more prosperity and abundance for yourself. If you're already in that mode of like, you know, I'm working my fields, I'm, you know, growing my fruits, I'm really, you know, working on building up that nest egg for myself, that prosperity, putting money in the bank, whatever that means to you, this is a very, very nice card, because it really says to me that not only are you open to love and you're open to giving and receiving love, but you're also really knowing your self-worth. And if you don't feel that, you should. That's the advice with this, is really root into your own self-worth. And, you know, use your foresight, right? Look at the bigger picture. Sagittarius energy encourages us to look at the big picture. And the Nine of Pentacles, she has that falcon on her shoulder. That is all about the foresight, right? That's what makes this person a successful business person, is that they have foresight. They know how to think about what's coming down the road and prepare accordingly. So let's get into the energy of your partner or potential love partner. This is for anybody, like I said, whether you are single, coupled, or in separation. So let's see what we've got for them coming through, Libra. What's their personal energy? Three of Swords. So, ooh, they're coming through some heartbreaky energy here, Libra. They may have just recently gone through some kind of disappointment. Not necessarily always a love disappointment. Could have been a letdown at work, something with their family. Could be something that they've experienced in a relationship, either currently going through it or in the past. Whether you've met them or not, this person is definitely a little wounded, working through some heartache, working through some recovery time. Let's see what clarifies this Three of Swords for them. Ace of Cups. Ooh, yeah, Spirit is really, really trying to extend some healing to this individual. This is very beautiful, because to me it says, yeah, they're really working on recovering from the heartache. And the more that they pull into their divine connections, into the spiritual life, into working with the divine, it really is. It's like Spirit's literally saying, here, let me help you with your healing. That is the hand of Spirit coming in. That's why the aces are powerful. It's offering you something very abundant and very blessed. And so even though they may be hurting, even though they may be suffering and recovering from something, there's a lot of healing and a lot of blessing and abundance in love and in their spiritual life coming through. You may be part of that blessing, Libra. Let's get a little deeper into this. Let's see how you feel about this person. What are your feelings towards this love interest or potential love interest? Wow, Libra, you feel powerful with them, because this is your major arcana card. This is Justice. Angel of Integrity. You want to deal with them with a very high vibration. You want to deal with them with fairness, harmony, balance, justice. You feel very strongly about them. You feel like this is someone that helps you to feel in balance, helps you to feel more yourself. It's like you feel better when you're in their presence. You feel not necessarily maybe better, but you just feel more aware of your own gifts, your own talent. There's something about their energy that helps you to realize who you are on a higher level. And that's how you feel about them. You feel like, you know, this is somebody that I think highly of, I think well of. You know, maybe they need some balancing in their life. Maybe they really do need some help with harmonizing and getting things back on track. But overall, this is a very nice, very powerful placement for how you feel about this person. And yeah, to me, this feels like a new beginning. 2 of Wands, right? You feel like there is this door opening with this person. To me, this is very strong Aries energy. So it's all about those fresh new starts. It's that springtime kind of energy, you know, after the long winter. There's the doors opening. So, you know, Libra, not surprising, you may have more than one option in love. You may have more than one person you're choosing between. So you may see this person as a very strong option. You know, they may be one of those new people that's coming in for those of you who are single and dating. If this is someone that's already been in your life or someone you're hoping to reconcile with, you really do want a fresh start. You do want something new to come in. If this is somebody that's sort of new to you and you know that they've been through this heartache and this loss, it's like you're willing to wait. You're willing to hang in there and let them do their work. And you're like, yep, but when the time comes to open that door, I'm coming through that door. So let's see how they feel about you, Libra. Let's see what their feelings are towards my Libras. Five of Swords. Yeah, so to me, Libra, they are really in a place of loss, heartache. I feel like they let's get a clarifier on this. Let me get a clarifier on this because I'm feeling like, whoa, and this just popped out. Look at that. Oh my gosh, this just flew out. So I'm just going to take it. Justice. So they do see you as someone fair, balanced, harmonious, you know, a diplomat, someone that's, you know, very strong in your energy. They see you as being very powerful. I think they're kind of afraid, and not necessarily afraid of you personally. It's just this person has been stepped on by someone. This person may have even been through a divorce. They may have been through a very, very difficult time in a love relationship. And they might have been involved with even a narcissist or someone that was really willing to step on them and win at all cost. Someone that just really cut them down and left them like holding the bag very much. So this is why I think it's like they have a good feeling about you. They do, because your own card, this Justice card, is coming up twice here. But I feel like they are really going through some major heartache recovery here. There's been something very difficult in their life. They're coming from a much tougher place than you are right now. So if you're really truly interested in this person, Libra, you might have to be kind of patient because they're working through removing some of them swords out of the heart and really healing it up. So let's get a look at the pros and the cons. Let's see what the positives are that are coming through that bring you together. What are your blessings? What are the things that you need to work on to really increase the positivity in this connection? As there's like a truck or something driving down the street. Like, what is that? Wow, so 9 of Cups. I mean, that is a beautiful card for what helps connect you. This is blessings. This is wish fulfillment, going towards your wish fulfillment. So I do feel, you know, there is something very positive that when you're together, you feel good around them. I think they feel better when they're around you, even though they're kind of wounded. But there is this feeling like, wow, this could be someone I could really work towards my wishes, my goals, my higher outcomes. 9 of Cups, the key word on this card is blessings in this deck. So it's nice. Yeah, and 6 of Pentacles. Look at that. Libra, that comes through so strong. So 6 of Pentacles, to me, it's a very earthy card. It's, you know, it's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but it's very Libran too because of that, you know, symbol of the scales here. It's a symbol of balance, of equal reciprocity and give and take. So they do see you, wow, because I mean, justice, you feel like justice, your own energy, and they see you as justice, right? So it's like they do see you as a very balanced, very fair individual, someone that understands equal give and take. there's a really nice reciprocal flow of energy between you. If this is the person that this is about, if this is resonating with you, this is not the kind of person that doesn't return your phone calls. They're not the kind of person that doesn't, you know, respond when you reach out. They do. They do. They might come from a kind of brokenhearted place right now, but there is a reciprocal flow of energy. So that's a very nice thing that's bringing you two together and really creates a nice bond. So let's get into the blockages. Let's see what our challenges are. I think we already kind of see some of them, but let's pinpoint these a little more specifically. What is the blockage for Libra's love interest right now? Ten of Wands. Look at that. I mean, good grief. It can't spell it out more. This is the end of a burdensome cycle. They have definitely been through the ringer. You've been through the ringer too, Libra, but I feel like you're coming into a much more positive alignment, especially coming up this week, because Jupiter and Saturn are leaving Capricorn. Those guys have been squaring your sign for like 3 years, Saturn in particular. And so this is an end of a difficult cycle for you. But as it moves into Aquarius this coming week, that's a fellow air sign, Libra. You're going to feel so much better and start to feel like the wheels are turning in your favor. This person, maybe not right away, depending on, you know, their personal natal details, but I would say that that has been the blockage. That has been the challenge. There's been some heavy burdens. There's been some very difficult cycles. But the very positive thing about this is it is the Ten of Wands, and it does show me that, you know, this is a cycle that's coming to an end. It's not, you know, this isn't the beginning of it. It's coming to the end of it. This person has already been through hell and high water and back, and clarified by that King of Pentacles. This could be something where money has been very much of a challenge. Staying grounded, staying balanced, feeling solid, feeling stable within themselves has been a major challenge. Work could have been very, very difficult. Really having to you know, bust their rear to make the money, to stay in that alignment. Maybe way too focused on money too. You could be dealing with an earth sign. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy, or somebody that has that kind of earth sign feeling. You could also be dealing with an air sign, because there's a lot of air here too. But it doesn't have to be. Again, take these as they resonate. This is a really interesting read though, Libra. It really is. I like to see though that you're coming through in a very positive light in your own reading. You're really emerging from a lot of challenge this year, especially because we've had that pile up of Pluto, Jupiter, and Saturn all in Capricorn squaring your sign, Libra. And I know it has not been easy. I know it hasn't. It feels like pressure. It feels like crisis. That's what those kind of energies create. So let's get some advice on this. Let's get a suggested approach around this relationship energy. Nine of Pentacles is coming up again. Yes. Love yourself, Libra. Work on yourself. You know, make sure that you're taking all those good steps and continue to do so. I think you're already very much in that energy. And it's a positive thing for you to be working on your comfort, your security, the things and the work and the, you know, life mission that you are very passionate about. When you do that, it just makes you stronger. It makes other people see you in this amazing light, like, wow, Libra's really got it going on. So do not stop that energy for anything. I love that Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody that is happy, whether they're single, coupled, whatever the situation. They know what's meant for them is going to come to them, and they have that nice sense of confidence. Like, you know what? I'm going to work on me. I'm going to be awesome. I'm going to do what I love and love what I do. And the right person is going to magnetize to me just like magic. Yes. And Temperance. So Libra, stay in a good balanced place with this. Yes, that's the Sagittarius energy. And that's where Venus is traveling through this cycle. That's what this is all about. So it's about you becoming more resilient, stronger within yourself, knowing that the difficulties of life have not killed you. They have not destroyed you. They have actually made you stronger. Yes, more resilient, more tough to handle what life may bring. So let's get a suggested outcome. This is really a potential outcome and really showing what it is that you are meant to learn, receive, and grow in as Venus transits Sagittarius. Five of Wands, yes, you're going through the test, Libra, and you may go through a little bit of that tussle energy. Ooh, a little bit of those sparks, a little bit of that friction where things kind of get your motor going. Sometimes it can cause little arguments, little sparring matches. It's not usually big, awful battles, but it definitely brings a little bit of heat, a little bit of fire. I don't always see this as a bad card, not at all, because my feeling about Five of Wands is that little bit of friction. Sometimes it can feel uncomfortable, but what that does is it makes us uncomfortable enough to take action, to get out of any sort of apathy or complacency. That could be for you, or that could be for your love interest, right? You know, these things that kind of light the fire under them and make them go, you know what, I really need to call Libra. I really need to do what's right. And on top of this, we have our Judgment card. So to me, what is coming through here is a resurrection, a rebirth, a renewal. It comes about through a little bit of pressure, a little bit of fire energy, sparking things up, a little bit of contact. But I'll tell you, this is a beautiful card because it really is that phoenix from the ashes. Energies being reborn. And so that to me is what you may feel throughout this cycle, is there's really this rebirthing process, and sometimes it's a little bit uncomfortable, but you'll start to see that there's a reason why you're getting those pushes and promptings from the universe. So Libra, let's get an affirmation on this for you. And we have, let's see what the gemstone is, the fire agate. Look at that. And it's for the sacral chakra. That is what's being focused on here. Sacral chakra is all about passion, sensuality, sexuality, and also creativity, making something beautiful. So the key here is creation. The flames of destruction will ignite a rebirth. What did we just say? Oh my goodness. There's your rebirth. There's your resurrection. This could be a very, very powerful time where, you know, you continue to step into your own. You're rising above some of these old, heavier energies. And, you know, your love interest may be doing the same darn thing, Libra. They are rising above some very difficult times. And really working on their own recovery. So have an amazing month with this. This is an incredible read, and I will be seeing y'all soon. Take care.